Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. So this is going to be my second reading of the day. I do like to upload in threes. You can take a look at surrounding readings to find out more. A lot of times my readings build, so I would take a look at surrounding readings, but hey, watch it. I may feel guided too. But know that they are all timeless. As time is just constructed here in the 3D realm, there's no real time. So whenever you find this on your feed, it's meant for you. You energetically aligns with it. And if you're new to my vibe, welcome. We've attracted each other vibrationally, so it's very beautiful. My content is all free over here, so subscribe to the channel, right? So you'll get the notifications when I drop my uploads. I will always let you know about cosmic alignments that we are aligning with, so it is more fun to take advantage of them in real time. And keep in mind that these are collective readings, okay? Especially when I'm getting into the love cards like I'm going to in this reading. So if you feel a part is aligning with you and is your story, how does it make you feel? Do you feel like it's resonating with you? Then it's your message. If you don't, then leave it alone because it's for another soul tribe member. If you do want a personal reading one-on-one with me, then reach out to me via my email. I've updated my About Me section so you can find out more there because I do have some more time and energy available, so I am opening the personal readings up. Okay, so yeah, all right, let's get into some love cards. I want to find out more about this Emperor. He was coming across last night. Now, he's in heavy in the readings, but last night he was coming up with the 7 of Swords, and I was like, what's going on here? Is he lying? Is he peacocking? And it's interesting as I did a reading about that earlier, but in this energy, like, it's not even like he's putting on a mask or a facade to, like, get your attention. It's more like he needs to cloak his energy and be very strategic about how he comes in. Okay, because of surrounding factors, forces, if you would. Okay, so we gonna find out more about this. That was the idea of this reading, right? And then I was feeling guided to the love cards. So these are the love romance cards. Interesting, this is the first deck that I got right after I moved in here. I've barely used them. So I'm curious to see. Whenever I'm guided to a deck is when Source intended for me to use it too. So let's see here. Let's go on with the cards. So energy activation is the first card coming out. Connected to the divine through meditation or a prayer. It's interesting I said connected, but the card calls for you to connect. So for some of you, you are connected with the divine, as I am, right? But you could be finding out that you're getting divine guidance and downloads, and that you have recently came online. That is so exciting, right? When you get the divine guidance and downloads, it's so different, you know. It's like so many things are like illuminated for you. You don't feel like you're in the dark, you know. So if you don't feel like you connected, that you're getting divine guidance, then connect through meditation, prayer, quiet the mind down, cut off the stagnant electric energy, okay? Shut your Wi-Fi routers down, disconnect. Like I've even been deciding like I'm about to get away with my Bluetooths, the earphones and all of that. Like I feel that in the interference, the stagnant energy that radiates from them. And I know like it's hard, like I love to have my Bluetooth and it works, so I don't want everybody to know what I'm connecting with or whatever, but and on the bus and things like that, but I know that that's going away, so I'm getting away from the Bluetooth, where the wired's not as bad, all right, but even these phones and devices, like you need to have breaks from them. So disconnect from them for a little while. Go out into Gaia, get some, connect with Gaia, okay? Get out on the sun, under the moon, under the stars. Like last night I was taking in the beautiful moonlight under the stars, completely disconnected from all electric devices and all of that. Okay, so you need to do that. Yeah, let's find out more. Peace. Yeah, it's gonna bring some peace, some rejuvenation, calming things down. Like that's what they do. They keep things, the controllers of this realm, they keep things so fast-paced, so busy, focused on timing and dates and all of these things, right, to keep us so focused that we're not in the present moment. okay? And it creates chaos and conflict. What is having a bunch of, like, it stresses me out to have a whole bunch of options. Like, I don't like to have a whole bunch of, like, things, okay, because it is too much. So peace is here. Peace and contentment are coming for you. Right? Okay. And then we got apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. So I'm sorry is coming out here. So somebody is coming in with some sort of an apology. Okay, it's going to be resolving some issues. The Empress just came off on... I flipped off on top of the deck here. We're going to get into the cards in mid-spirit just a minute. Okay, solving inner conflicts with others and healing past trauma. Wow, okay. So for some of you, you're healing some past trauma. For some of you, you got a soulmate that's coming in, babies. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. And that's what it's needed here. For some of you, like, you need to reach this place of contentment, peace, harmony. Okay, Spirit. I just heard for some of you, they need you to quiet down so they can reveal who your soulmate is to you. What? Okay. Some of you could be having a soulmate that is trying to communicate with you as well. And so you need to quiet the mind so they can communicate with you telepathically. What? These higher vibrational loves be doing that. That's what I mean. These higher vibrational loves, they are, we always knew they came together in the 5D first, but now they're being solidified in the 3D. So for some of you, you are already in commitments. You are already in new divine contracts. Okay. Wow. All right, Spirit. What else here? Celebration. Yeah, you about to celebrate, baby. Good times come from hard work. A time spent in good company is coming out here. That's beautiful. And release. Releasing grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Okay. And success. All these cards are just so beautiful. This is beautiful energy that's coming out. Let's get some clarifying love situations now and see. Let me find more about the clarify love situations. Temporary relief. Distractions aren't a quick fix for the deeper issues. These cards are harder to read because of the cards, but temporary relief. So for some of you, yeah, I just seen this card on the split and now it jumped out. Controlling. Power struggles lead to being manipulative. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that had some sort of dominating energy. You had somebody that was very demanding and controlling and trying to have power and control over you. And maybe for some of you, you allowed it to have this temporary relief, right? To not have this energy, this chaotic energy. Like, I know I've been there so many times in my life where I'm just like, I'll be submissive because it's better just to have it be calm and not stressful, especially for the children involved, right? Ready to keep a calm home, just to not have to be the one to me in their ego, right? Of needing to control. Okay. Let's keep going. Love potion. Open your heart to truly feel the magic of love. Wow. Some of you could have been almost numb, I'm getting, or maybe you were doing something to numb out things. Okay. Silent remnants. Amid the uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. Wow. So I don't know if this is you rebuilding something, or it's having forgiveness to love again. You know, like sometimes somebody can come in and so badly break and destroy you that you might lose faith in love or trust And I know that I felt that. I've been there. I've been so hurt that, like, I created these walls that were so high, like, I'm not going to let anybody be able to come in and hurt me. And then I had somebody infiltrate those walls, tear them down, get to my heart, and still hurt me. And still. You know what I mean? So even I know what that feels like. And the pain, and oh, it's much harder than the first time when they penetrate those walls. And then the fact that you let the guard down and you let them get in again, it's just like, it's even more painful and more. And then at this time, it's like that energy of once shame on you, twice shame on me. Like, so there was this period where I was so mad at myself. So mad at myself. Like, I really needed to forgive myself. And actually, that has been the hardest part, is for me to forgive myself. Like, I long ago forgave them. But the hardest part has been this needing to forgive myself for getting hurt. Isn't that sad? Like, they hurt me, but then it caused me to be mad at myself. And that was it was almost like then I was punishing myself for what somebody else did, all because I let them come in and hurt me. I know that sounds silly, but someone's going to get that. Right? So, needing to have this trust, all right? Okay. Taming anger. I like this one. Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal wounds. Do you know how powerful it is to not pop off, to be able to have that self-control? When you transmute that energy, like, I feel how powerful that is. Like, when I want to just, like, explode with, like, emotions, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to let these emotions get the better of me. I'm going to show how much stronger I am. I'm going to temperance this out. I know that they're coming at me in this, they're angering me in this way due to a trauma or a wound or some sort of toxic takeover. Like, I literally see entities walking around in people. So a lot of times, so it's easier for me to discern, like, yeah, it's an entity in you. So they breaking shit, they doing stuff, they whatever. I'm just like, yeah, it's that crazy ass demon that they holding on to or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's easy to be like, it's hard to be mad at the person when I can see the demonic possession, oppression on the person, right? So, you know, but it's not always as easy for other people to forgive people or whatever. So, but that's what us healers are here for. Right? And especially as demon slayers, right? A lot of you that align with me, you may very much be a spiritual assassin. That's what I mean. People come up against me, I can get the demons right out of them. You know? And you would think that most people would be like, oh, I ain't gonna, like, you think that person's gonna appear to be scary or whatever, somebody you don't mess with. No, it's not that way at all. It's just somebody that has a very, very strong discernment, very, very strong self-control, a lot of love to give, and can take a lot of pain and a lot of transmuting of that energy, and understanding things from a higher level, right? Having forgiveness, having compassion, you know, And to build that up takes having to go through it. It really does. That's why the chosen, we go down the paths of where some might say we carried our cross on our back. We were there walking the grounds when nobody was there to help us. We learned how to pick ourselves up off of the ground. Okay? We got tested in our darkest hour, being under the most extreme attacks, but we transmuted and we rose like the phoenix from the ashes. So that's what I mean. We proved our strength. Okay, so that's what I mean. Is it takes a lot. It's not easy. That's what I mean. It's beautiful when people want to be healers and all of that, but you gotta go through it. Everybody can heal themselves and heal others. You know that. There's no competition. There's nothing about it, right? That's what I mean. But we don't go around, like, we didn't power up and all that over people's pity and telling our stories, wanting that compassion from others. We tell them in why am I saying that? Our stories are to help others rise. Okay? So They're told in a different way. You don't really know the pain, the heartache, the struggle, because we don't get it. Why I'm saying like glorify, but like what's the other word? Maybe that is the word. I don't know. We don't focus on that because we don't want to drop the vibrational level down, even though we can relate with people. You know what I mean? All it takes is just relating with somebody on a certain situation, like especially if you said I've been there. They know. Oh yeah, you know what that feels like. You've been through. You know what I mean? It's one of those like. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of this. Okay. So, finding forever. Your path holds infinite possibilities if you dare. Finding forever. That's a powerful card, yo. Ooh, I'm intrigued. And miss chances, don't have regrets. Cherish your moments together. So for some of you from a higher level, you're understanding why you align with certain people. For a lot of you, it was for healing, for purpose, for certain contracts. Okay. But certain things are done. So some of you, it's time for advancement. Magic within. Create space for personal growth and self-discovery. Yeah, for some of you, you've been down some other people's timelines. Look at this. Avoid burnout. Fiery passion is consuming. Sustain a lasting balance. Some of you are caught up in like... There's like a lot of like love and passion and just, I'm getting this like, I don't know why it would be like a furnace or something like that. Like you on like the, like you're surrounded by like a bunch of like extreme things, like, and the chosen, anybody that is like activated of divine light here, raising the vibrational frequency of this planet, is highly under attack right now. Every single one of us, because because of what we're doing right now, because of how powerful it is. We are eradicating the darkness. We are transmuting it all with light. So we're like breaking through the barriers of the darkness that is just stacking, trying everything to try to stop this. Okay, so that is why it's like it feels so extreme and heavy and all of that. And as much as like I get this, I was like, we need to align more, we need to come together more, and all of that, but we are strategically organized and separated and spread apart for a reason. It has to do with the grids, it has to do with the vibration. Like we need to be in certain places. Like for some of you, you have no idea. For some of you, it's certain jobs, it's certain places. Your energy alone is like holding that area from chaos and destruction. Okay, like literally the stuff that you are transmuting just with your etheric light, just by the locations and the places that you're being guided to, that you're being sent to, like you don't even know. I feel maybe you do now a little bit because I'm explaining some of it to you. But I feel for some of you, when you align with me, I lead you down the path of discovery. Because I'm an activator, I hold certain keys and codes within me and I activate them within you. But you have to go on your path of discovery, because that is how higher levels of consciousness are reached. By learning and evolving.